Mousetrap. It was a game that a lot of us played growing up, but apparently one Bay Area man just didn't get to play enough of it. As he grew up, so did the game. KRON 4's Phil Hamilton explains that.
It all starts with the turn of a handle. You remember Mousetrap. The game is fun to watch, as it was to play.
Oh, almost.
Nice.
To Mark Perez, it's not a game, but his life's work.
Just one thing works, the next time it doesn't work. There's no method to the madness. Look, it's working.
I'm at the desert.
He spent 8 years and over $20,000 building a life-size Mousetrap replica.
It's still working.
His game has all the parts associated with the original game. Well, with a few exceptions, including Mark's favorite.
We're smashing a big 1,000-pound pumpkin. Oh, excuse me, it's a 1,100-pound pumpkin with my 2-ton safe.
That's right. The old caged mouse is history. Another slight alteration?
This is what I call the diver guy. You know, the little man in the game that flips off the seesaw?
I guess the number one question for Mark is, why in the world would you do this?
No one else has done it, so I thought it'd be a great idea. Oh, it ain't gonna work.
And just like the original game, things don't always go as planned.
Not too worried about it. Some precision mathematics here. We kind of guessed.
Mark is confident that things will run smoothly once the game is complete. Here's a sneak peek. And right about now, an award-winning pumpkin will be history. In San Francisco, Phil Hamilton, KRON 4 News.
Well, the dogs seem pretty curious. Well, here's your chance to adopt that doggy in the window. The 19th annual San Francisco SPCA Holiday Windows at Macy's Union Square were unveiled today. Adoptable dogs and cats are setting up residence in this make-believe world of Metropolis. The SPCA is anticipating adoptions upwards of 200 cats and dogs over the holiday season, including some of the pets which were rescued from Hurricane Katrina. The animals will be on display from 11 in the morning until 10 at night every day until December the 26th.
You know, like they have their own little rooms and painted paintings on the wall.
The KRON 4's Phil Hamilton takes us inside Project Open Hand.
It's hard not to be happy while helping others. On any given day, you can find around 100 volunteers here at Project Open Hand, helping to feed San Francisco's hungry.
This organization has been around, it does a great job, and it does it well, and it's been doing it for 20 years.
That's right. Project Open Hand is celebrating its 20th year, helping the homebound with AIDS and others in need in the Bay Area. Founder Ruth Brinker started Project Open Hand after a close friend died of AIDS. She cooked all the meals in her own kitchen, delivering food to 10 people a day. As the word spread of Brinker's generosity, so did Project Open Hand, which now serves 2,400 meals a day out of locations in San Francisco and Oakland.
Right, okay. I'm going to give you the notebook bag then, all right?
Upstairs at the grocery center, Roger is one of the many volunteers filling grocery orders in this mini supermarket of sorts. They walk the aisles, adding items to their carts off custom grocery lists. His client Stevie certainly appreciated his effort.
Say, for instance, we got some nice tea here, watermelon, margarine, vegetables, fruits and vegetables.
Through the help of the many volunteers like Barbara in the kitchen and Roger in the grocery center, Project Open Hand is making a difference here in the Bay Area.
When we went through and we looked at all the thank yous at our anniversary party, the one simple thank you that was worth everything that we have done in the 20 years is just one person who said, "Happy 20-year anniversary. Thank you for saving my life."
See, that one now won't even shift to the highest range. It won't go to this top final spoke here.
He may look like your ordinary high school student, working on his bike after school.
You're free to tighten it up again.
But Derek Beck is anything but typical. Derek is the founder of Cycle Recyclery, a student-run organization that refurbishes old bikes and then donates them to local charities.
even though it takes 2 hours to fix the bikes, it can take anywhere from a day to 2 to really make sure that that it's fixed. Because after a day, the tire pressure might go down if there's a leak in the tire. There are other things that take more time to just make sure that the bike will last long term.
This multi-level shop in downtown Los Gatos is the home of the Cycle Recyclery. Bicycles in various stages of repair are scattered throughout.
Here we have spare frames that, as you can see, we definitely ripped some parts off of this.
While some of the bikes in the shop are strictly used for parts, there are others that are just about ready to go.
But for the most part, I think we're looking for people to donate bikes that are quality bikes that will take us very little time to finish, because the less time it takes us to finish a bike, the more bikes we can churn out to give to Envision. But the rim probably is straight.
Derek's mentor, Dick Vennerbeck, has seen a definite change in Derek since he started the program.
He's becoming a mentor now, which is really great for me. And I hope that he'll be able to pass his knowledge along to the next student, and then students beyond that. And he'll be able to go off and go to the university and get on with his life. And this will be a self-sustaining operation, which would be great.
These bikes are being loaded on a truck for delivery to Envision, a provider of housing and services to the homeless in San Jose. James Vaughn has first choice and knows exactly which bike he wants, the Specialized. Vincent Lopez knows that this new bike could be just what he needs to help him get back on his feet.
To look for a job, I got a couple applications to sign after I leave here today, so this is going to help me get there and basically go to work.
As some minor adjustments are made to the bikes, Derek has time to reflect on a job well done.
Yeah, it's great. And I'm really happy that I can do this.
And the recipients of Derek's generosity are happy to be riding off towards a brighter future.
What's this, you guys? Breakfast time.
When Cimarron Morrissey shows up at breakfast, the cats come out of hiding. Morrissey is the founder of Project Baycat, an organization that is using a unique solution to help control the feral cat population on the Bay Trail here in Foster City.
We started out with 174 cats, and now we're down to 129 cats, and all of that is through humane effort by spaying and neutering the cats, getting the population to stabilize, as well as through adoption efforts.
That's right. Once the cats are treated by a local animal hospital, the tamer cats and kittens are adopted out. Dr. Kim Haddad is one of the veterinarians that volunteers her time to the program.
There are many animal welfare projects out there that seem to go on forever and ever and ever, and you're not really sure if you're making a difference. And one of the things that Cimarron has done with the Project Baycat is create some benchmarks to measure the success.
And the goal of the program was really to stabilize the population, so we've exceeded that goal already by humanely reducing it, which is extremely gratifying. These are pretty friendly, and we'd love to find homes for them, but really it takes people with, special love for cats that are willing to adopt out some formerly feral kitties.
Foster City Councilman Marlon Townsend explains why the city embraces the program.
It's cost us a total of $500 for signs. That's all it's cost the city. It's a model. Other cities around the world, in fact, have asked for how this is being done here in Foster City, and they're following the same pattern.
The city of Fremont has about, 50 cats that live out by a lake, and they have looked at Project Baycat because they knew how successful it was. They'd heard about it, and they thought, hey, why don't we do a program just like that? They're just across the bay, and it works here, so why wouldn't it work elsewhere? The answer is it will.
And these happy cats are proof that it can work. In Foster City, Phil Hamilton, KRON 4 News.